عاد اليوم إن شاء الله نكمل نقضيها كذا كذا مسة حلوة. فخلونا نتأكد إن البث أشتغل.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
كيف الحال طيبين؟ اليوم إن شاء الله نعطيها مسة حلوة في القصة كذا انطلاقة جميلة كذا.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. Which should
خلونا نتأكد بس بعض الأشياء بعدين ننطلق.
You're also here for Mondstadt's busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Which should I choose?
أيوة كيف الحال طيبين؟
Today's recommendation is the steak.
خلاص كل شيء أوكي. الحين نقدر ننطلق في القصة. والله أنا متحمس القصة صراحة. فنقول إن شاء الله تصير أحداث حلوة كذا. يا هلا وسهلا يا هلا.
Which should I choose?
طيب خلينا نشوف المهام عندنا. احنا وصلنا وين في المهام؟ طيب انا ابغى اسوي ايه؟ نلعب هذه. لا خلينا نكمل حق الاركان هذه اول. نشوف وين فيه. بس دقيقة خلينا بس بستلم العمال اللي عندي. بستلمهم بعدين ارسلهم مثلا العمال بعدين نكمل. انا لفلت. اوكي طيب. نشوف العمال اللي خلصوا. اوكي احنا قلنا بنرسل هذه. نرسل هنا وش نرسل هذه برضه. نرسل هذه هتروح كذا. اوكي طيب الحين نقول 1800. مو في 1800. اوكي هنا المنطقة دي. اوكي اتوقع هاي تكمل القصة حقت التنين ذاك اللي طاح من السماء. بنكمل القصة من هناك. اخوالهم طيبين؟ شو مسوين؟ لا اله الا الله. اللودي حقه لو يتحسن بس شوي يكون مرة كويس.
Oh, this seems to be Wang Shu-in. Compared to Joyunjian, this place seems basic. Are we really gonna find an Adeptus here? Let's take a look. Paimon reckons he'll be on the balcony.
اوكي
Doubt we're
الحين
gonna find him in the kitchen.
الظاهر هو بيقابلون ذا اللي الشخصية ذي المحت ذي التنين كذا. اتوقع ما خاب ظني. والله فشل ما ادري صراحة لان هي مستعتمد على اوتو لان السلاح حقه قوس. فما ادري صراحة بيني وبينك. يعني لو جينا ويزر افضل من فشل اشوف. ولا ما ادري ايش رايك.
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears.
هاي وش هذا مويه ذا والكهرب ذا؟
A sigil of permission? Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself. Too much contact with
هذا
a mortal soul is for your
المزاج
own
خربان
good.
كذا لازم نجيب له
Leave
اكل وكذا.
now.
نجيب له أكلة كذا ويروق حبتين.
Wait a sec. Paimon wants to give him an ugly
نسوي
nickname.
سكيب ذي اللي هنا الحلقتين الماضيات كانت فيها نسويها ذي. هي تقول لازم تعطيه أكل كذا عشان يروق حبتين وكذا يكون.
Oh, not bad.
That's his.
Oh, yes. But most. So from.
You really know.
Anyway, well.
Good mood.
Come to. Almond to.
Up to us,
Yalla.
eh? What do you
perhaps
think you're the best at cooking?
hot bio slime.
Really hard to screw that one.
اتوقع الحين حق الطباخ ما خاب ظني، والطباخ يقول فيه جنية مشكور زي كذا. اتذكر السالفة القديمة حقت
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram!
Whoa. This chef.
I see. But my heart.
And what?
A fencer's. But my. Because. And then just.
This chef look.
I keep thinking.
All right.
الحين ندخل المطبخ حقه عشان يقول فيه جنية في المطبخ وزي كذا
Doesn't seem to be any.
وبنضارب الطفلة ذي هذه. نرجع نقول اوه تعال نشوف الجنية هذه كذا. يقول اوه يقول شوفوا حلها خلها تختفي زي كذا.
What?
Okay.
طيب وين فيه؟ الحين نبغى نكلم بالبنت مديرة ذي. ايوه.
You don't seem
Gods and God.
kind of think.
Shh. Say any more. Right. So as not to be harmed when dealing with the.
But how should we persuade the goat?
There is a. Once you have.
طيب السلام هذا. طيب الحين نضاف فيه اللوحة. يبغانا ما تسلق الأماكن هذه غريبة. أضع عشان اللوحة. ايه نطبق تحت شي في الأرضية تحت.
Wine is a hell.
خبوا في الزاوية. ناخذها من هنا الظاهر ما خاب ظني كذا كذا كذا. يب.
There she is! So scary! Quick, you grab her! She's trying to get away! We have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time!
عادي بس مو بحين مو في القصة يعني عادي. ارسل لي اضافة اوكي او ارسل لي رسالة ونخش عادي. عادي انا قضيت معها اول. اخاف عندي منى وعندي ليسا معي كهرب اسطوري كذا. الحين تخش في استكان هذا. زين.
She doesn't know when to give up! This old decrepit ruin guard? Surely it's not possessed!
اين هو ذا؟
Delves into destiny!
يا عم انزل يا عم. اذا ناوي اجيب ارتفاكت خاص لليسا رهيب.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Decided by destiny!
كيف الدمج؟ طبعا دمج ما بين معكم، لكن طلع 5000 وشي زي كذا. لما تعطي من شخصية 5 نجوم تعطي دمج عالي.
Haunting things isn't nice. Little girl, are you listening?
اسمك أنا أو وشو؟ أو أنا.
Now listen here. Okay, Dusky. Next, if you.
أنا معاذ أتوقع. أبدأ أسوي رسالة في السوني، وإذا نخش عادي أرسلكم نخش سوا، ما إشكالية. طيب الحين يبغانا نروح فوق ننتقل أحسن. يب والله تدرس ما طلعت إلا قبل أمس أصلا، وقاعد يعني قاعد أضبط فيها أصلا، ولا ما طلعت لي أبد قبل. يعني أجمع وأفتح زي كذا، حتى ما أفتح الباكج أنا، أخلي أحد غير يفتح لي، عرفت؟ الحين نروح للطباخ الظاهر، والإيه طباخ نقول احنا خلاص حلينا المشكلة هذه زي كذا. ويزر شخصية قوية بس ما عنده يزر، فلازم ويزر ينفع مع شخصية ثانية مائية يعني زي كذا.
What? I am in
يعني أنا
your
عنده
debt.
يزر كان مرة
Please,
كويس.
wait a moment. I'll make you the smoothest,
عندك جين، مو بجين اللي هي
bowl of
تيجي
almond
مع ديلوك.
My hands are steadier than ever now that she's gone.
يب اللعبة مجانية على استراميك. يب الحين الظاهر ناخذ الأكلة لم ذاك يقولوا له السالفة.
You two.
Wait, don't go disappearing.
What's this?
It's your favorite almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish. Quick, tell him everything.
يا كريم شكرا.
Rex Lapis. The ruling.
وش الشخصية اللي يتكلمون معها؟ وش نوعها؟
I have my our god
كهربائي،
is
هو
the god
شكله
of
كهربائي.
Wait. That.
When conquering, so I asked.
شكله سيف صغير كهربائي ولا؟ تسعين أكيد. يمكن قبل عشان فتحت قبل كثير فأعطوني عمونة يمكن. أنا معك بالبيت. طيب ارسل لي بالسهل اكتب كلمة حسابك بيكتب لك ايدي وعشان نخش سوا بعدين. اوكي اتوقع الحين يروح يكلم ذاك يعلمه قلت ها صار كذا والاحداث. يب كيف ذا تشوفون ذا الشخصية ذا اللي قدامي كيف رهيب الشخصية ذي ولا لا اللي مع
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst?
طيب اكتب كلمة حسابك في الشات الحين وبيجي البوت يكسب لك ايدي. خذ ايدي يصير يسرب بالثاني.
I see. Huh. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, regarding the art, they've announced that they've even gone...
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge, the GOR, the mighty and...
Guess that explains why they're all...
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling... The Geo Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel?
This makes things...
Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole... Then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
وعليكم السلام يا هلا.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? A night that gets... But...
شوف هذا ايدي الحين. خذ ايدي واسوي
someone who can help
بالثاني.
you break through this... Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation,
كأنك تضيف صديق يعني
greater the
وادخل على
chaos that
سائل
erupts.
زي كذا.
What should I put in my letter?
Okay. Wait until the following day. Okay. يبغاني أقدم الوقت. نسوي كده. ونسوي كده. ما توقف بعد. خلينا نخليها كده. يب اكتب دي. اتوقع كده كفاية. يب. طيب الحين نقول خش جوا. اوكي انتر. الظاهر على حسب ما عارف ان في جو ال دي هذا اللي هو ذا قد احمد هذا. عليكم السلام. الظاهر ترى في كنز جوا البنك نفسه. يعني على حسب ما سمعت ان في جوا داخل البنك في كنز قيمته 200,000 يعطونك شيء زي كذا ما خاب ظني. اوكي على حسب ما عارف يقولون في صندوق هنا. يب هذا الصندوق تفتحه يعطيك 200,000 صح؟ يب 200,000 جوا البنك. جوا البنك فيه صندوق 200,000. الله يخليك.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your You sound but back to the matter.
What a good...
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate, and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Okay. Trust you to only know these sort of things. I like this every time we talk about food.
Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry!
to the Northland Bank.
طيب الحين نبغى نطلع. يب نبغى نطلع. اللودك حقهم بطيء، انه يسوعونه بس يكونون كويسين. ولا بطيء اللودينج، بطيء بطيء بطيء. ليش انت وش جهازك يا انا معاذ؟ اوكي لا انت يبغالك انت وش ستور حقك امريكي ولا كيف؟ اذا كان ستور امريكي او الريجن حقك امريكي يمدينا نلعب سوا. طيب الحين صوت لا وين gone.
Aha, you made it. As promised.
So...
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Leo custom.
شوف تحت الحين عندي أنا مكتوب عندي هنا، لو شوف تحت على اليمين مكتوب اليو اي دي. شوف الرقم هذا، جرب اكتب عندك. هو انت اذا قرأتها لازم تكون رقمك نفس الرقم حقي، هو 60 يعني يبدا كذا بدايته 60 هذا حق امريكي، 70 هذا حق الاوروبي زي كذا. فلازم يكون الارقام او رقمين يكونون اللي عندي نفس اللي عندك عشان يمديك تخش علي او يمدينا اخش عليك، شيء زي كذا.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Okay, هذا الشيء هو. يب شوف الارقام عندي تحت بالزاوية على اليمين، انا عندي اللي هو يو اي دي 60. انت نظر عندك انت هنا نفس الارقام هذه ولا هو اول رقمين؟ لا 70 هذا سعودي، فانت ستوك سعودي يبيك تلعب مع ناس ستورم سعودي.
هاي
هو عادي السوني يخشون على الجوال وكذا عادي، لكن لازم الستوري يكون نفسه. مشكلة ستوري أنا أمريكي ما أقدر أخش عليك.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
وش ذا كشخة ذا؟ من ذا الكشخة؟
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
بس 7 مخصصة لليوروب اللي هو الأوروبي، يعني أي حساب أوروبي عرفت زي كذا.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving...
Indeed. It is as you have guessed.
ليش أنت وش
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
Damn, that's impossible.
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang.
أتوقع في الديسكورد فيه
First, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
يعني أوروبية كده.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but the times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
Okay, that's two. Stay away from the way. The Geo Archon is also. خلينا نجاوب الثاني أشوف.
Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
Okay, I'm going to have it. I accept it.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely.
Only by
participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Okay. طيب هذا بتكي هنا يقول أكلم مين؟ أقطع من المكان. أوكي. المؤقت لين الاثنين وبعدين يختفي من عندك يوم الاثنين، فلازم نجيب واحد ثاني. يا هلا. سهلات معك ان شاء الله تلقى ناس. مش انا عندي حساب سعودي لكن ما العب فيه، او حساب اوروبي يعني مضبطه، يعني اتوقع واصل 30 بس يعني ساحب عليه. طيب الحين اكلم ذا الفخم. ايوه
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, How does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Liyue is better place. أكيد better place. لأني هناك أول ذيك هدية.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Okay. أعطانا قطعة. Okay. والله المهام دي بتخليني على بالسرعة. خلينا نشوف وصلت الحين. يب. نفس الاي دي بشوف بشوف بس مشكلة الناس كم اقبل ذاك الاي دي ذاك. لو ترجع في المقاطع القديمة حق التشنبات الحلقات القديمة الحلقة الأولى والثانية والثالثة بتشوف الاي دي حقي هناك.
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade Noctilucous jade? Nice. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
A man who makes his living fishing and stones can be trusted.
Oh, you want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Off?
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again!
Damn, شراهم كلنا خلاص.
Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
Okay.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
But yeah.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
أتوقع 30 أو شي زي كذا. 30 أتوقع 30 أو 27 معلق عليها شي زي كذا.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, the patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then can we get some small steps? Then I will not buy any.
That would... well... fine. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
عليها الضاعي في مهمة نسويها عشان تتجاوز الشيء ذا.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive...
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
ممكن.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
اوكي وين نروح الحين؟ قولي مسافة بعيدة. وين نتجه؟ طيب نجي هنا. اوكي يمكن نتسلق من هنا.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's
the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit early, but we gotta cut the line!
Delved into destiny. Not so hard!
You're in for a little shock.
Let me scrub.
Hit. Hit.
اوكي ويلا واحد هنا. طيب الحين وانا ندب من فوق ذولي اتوقع.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
وين
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
وصل ولا خلقه.
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use Pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
Okay.
Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
يقول كل ما كانت لماعية أكثر كل ما كانت يعني وحدة الماء هذه العلمية.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Are they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Surrender and be gentle.
Let me scry.
حلوين.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
You've been a naughty boy.
عاد بدون عاد ارتفاكت عاد يعطي قوة مو طبيعية للشخصيات. أنا ناوي عاد أفوقهم فيهم ذول عشان
Let me scry.
يعني في ارتفاعات تحطها تخلي اللاعب عندك مو معضل اللي بعده. يعني في دنجنات وحمة تلعبها تعطيك ارتفاكت معين الناس بالشخصية يعني.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright!
في النص مرة قوية.
Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
في النص هي أقواهم.
Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
في النص أقوى واحدة. في النص مو قوية. طفت اليد. طفت اليد يا ولد. طيب في مهمة هنا باخذها بس وبرجع لأن مشكلة المهام هذه ممكن تخفي. أنا أخذها.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
في النص.
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder. Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
What's a strange take on the value of money?
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be alright even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
Please remember to bring my next time. Guess we need.
I will do my best.
طيب الحين نروح وين؟ نرجع فوق.
What should I put in my letter?
طيب وين هنا؟ من هنا. نبغى فوق زيادة. اوكي. ايوه.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite.
طيب, the story is definitive. Okay.
That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millelith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millelith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
سواليف معجز يا أخي. طيب go and buy silk cloth. ليش اروح اشتري silk cloth؟ طب انا معي. طيب هنشوف يمين مش كيف يبغاني اشتري سلك فلور وانا معي اصلا. انا معي منه يعني كمية ما جيدة يعني.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items.
ما أعتقد عنده سلك فلور، ما أتوقع. لا ما عنده ذي. هذا عنده أكل عادي. ما أظن يمديك. طيب خلينا نشوف. هذا يبيع أكل صح؟ يبيع أكل. لحظة وش هذه؟ هاي صحي اوكي. طيب هذه كرافتنج تصنيع. طيب تصنيع وهنا الاكل ذا. طيب خبر واحدة تبيع ورد في المنطقة الأولى في المؤسسات أتوقع هنا. المخابر أن في واحدة تبيع ورد شفتها من قبل. يا ساتر بالصين عاد. طيب خبر في واحدة هنا تبيع هذه تبيع أكل أتوقع. خبر في واحدة في اللفة تبيع وود وشي زي كذا. هي في اللفة اللي هنا ولا في اللفة الثانية؟ خبر في واحدة هنا والله الظاهر. إذا ما خاب ظني هنا هذه. ذي تبيع ارتفاكت اوكي. خبر واحد تلقى تبيع ورد يا اخي ناسي ذي. go and buy silk flowers. خلني اكتب ونطلع ذا. دقيقة بس هنطلع المهمة. بعدين اسمها جو
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
جو ايوه هذه المهمة.
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
حاطين بنت عند ال دقيقة. حاطين بنت هنا. حاطين بنت هنا. ظاهر اللي تبيه الظاهر. مشكلة ليش اشتري وانا معي اصلا؟ يعني شيء ما غريب يعني اصلا. طيب انه سيدي من هنا بعدين نروح فوق هذه.
You didn't let me finish. Ironmongers, here to serve.
طلع لي ان هنا في واحدة. يمكن عنده مهمة ثانية. اوكي ما اقدر اكمل عشان في مهمة ثانية. كلام ذا ستورم هذه لازم نلعب المهمة هذه. اوكي 180 180. طيب هذا مهمة ثانية وانا اسويها اول بعدين في مهمة هنا. انا ما اخذت منهم مهمة ذولي.
Try this time. Honey, just call me.
I just like it.
Hi.
Okay, كذا كويس.
You want? Well, that's sad. Oh, it's for the fake. Oh, don't worry about my. Thank you.
طيب
The key here is consider cycle.
في واحدة هنا بعدين تحت شكلها.
Good day, my Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products.
وش ذا؟
No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
Okay.
What? No. I'll clear.
Oi! All of it would be far more than you actually want. If it's for the fate.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm.
900 الله. هذا شلون بنروح هذا؟ من هنا وطق عابي. اوكي. يا أخي الجوع مشكلة كارثة. طيب نروح سيدة من هناك. والله اوكي. على الحصى مليان.
There's no end to this. Another test subject. Dodge this.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Fry!
Try not to.
Decided by destiny.
Sheila.
Picked the wrong test subject.
ايوه. كذا طولت كثير يطيح اللاعب. بس اوكي. وعليكم السلام يا هلا.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name them. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
7 مليون.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
Okay, that's over 4 times. What it should.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Maybe you should think twice before buying.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts?
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much. This is a lot to ask.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
يلا. لا خليك بعد دقيقة.
Windblade.
في شخص محبوس هناك.
Shadows of fate!
You're open!
Come a little closer.
You're open! You're open!
Get out of here. Shadows of fate!
اوكي طب كذا. اوكي.
My. Try not to enjoy this.
Finally done.
اوكي اتوقع يمكن نجيب هنا ذا من الصندوق. طلع يسقاس. بجمع 1000 وفندق لما اجمعها تجي انا وياك نفتحها. والله كم جمع 10 مليون شغال. أتأكد مهم بس دقيقة. يب أوكي.
Let it run.
Disappear!
وش اللعبة؟
Don't be such a brute.
عنده فرصة الكاو.
Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
وش ذا؟
Go, Baron Bunny!
قالك ذا درعي يعني معي البنت ذيك نول عادي. طيب الحين الكارت.
Oh yeah, we found it. Check out all that core lapis. Make a note of.
اوكي باقي كارت ثانية. اوكي.
Another one did.
الثانية. هذه الثالثة.
Quick!
السلام يا هلا. هذه الرابعة.
Let me scribe. Come a little closer. Blitz.
That's it.
اوكي باقي الأخيرة يا مان. الأخيرة وينها؟ شكلها هنا عندوري.
There's no end to this.
Another test subject. I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
اوكي المفروض انه خلاص. طيب باقي طيب
Let me scribe.
انتبه.
Written in the stars. The stars.
See ya.
Disappear.
هذا الأول.
No one escapes my sight.
يلا اوعى تعذبني يا اخي. ليش انشبت عندي في الجدار مرة كويس. اوكي طيب اوكي طيب الحين نرجع. وش المهمة الجانبية ذي وش السالفة؟ دقيقة ها. والله شوف اللعبة أسطورية صراحة، والله إذا أنت ناوي تدعس فيها اللعبة فخمة. أما سويت أنا مهمة جانبية تستهبل. الله يخليك.
I just like to make people smile.
Okay. دقيقة ها دقيقة. go back. خلونا نكمل. هطلق من هناك. اوكي طيب وش يبغى نسوي هنا؟ احنا كنا ماشيين صح في موضوع الكاوت، بعدين الصعب اتوقع من هنا.
Try not to enjoy.
ده كذا. طيب نكمل نرجع على الخط. المفروض آخر عربية نلقاها هنا ولا هذه العربية الأخيرة؟ لا في تحدي هناك. شكل هذه هي العربية ولا؟
That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back.
شو راح نسوي إن شاء الله؟
This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
اوكي بعد
All 5 of them.
ما اسجل بس تسجيل يعني.
Wonderful. Thank you both.
Done and dusted. Yeah. We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our Corlapis crawl to Chain the 9th place.
الحين يبغانا نرجع إلى وين؟ ولا فوق. طيب نجي هنا. أنا ودي أنتقل على قبل هذه أول عشان أهيل منها بدل أروح اللي بعدها. عندك معك. ايوه هيقل ولا هذا حق الجيو. الجيو ما هيقل ما اقدر. لازم انا اختار. ايوه اوكي. طيب الحين نكمل انتقالنا نروح اوكي. اوكي. يبغانا نخرج نسلك هنا. طيب يلا. اتوقع عشان نقابل ذاك اللي هو اخوان التنين نفسه. هين اللعبة اسطورية مجانية بعد ام الفلة. وش تبي يعني؟ بس في ناس كثير يدفعوا على اللعبة ترى.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry Mount-sized thug, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearance, but I don't care who you are.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all.
ايوه في ناس كثير ما عجبتهم اللعبة يعني.
But Gentry Mount...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay then. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
ركب السلامة هذا. طيب 2200 يا ساتر. ساتر بخير الله. شلونكم طيبين ان شاء الله. اوكي مسافة بنروح هنا. اوكي. اوكي شوف هذا الشخصية ذي.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it! We're the ones who've been doing all the work! What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend, Divine Halberd, and Ominous Sword. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Meltsai. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, and it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon... so go on.
Think about it. Gentry Meltsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single... He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is... Gentry Meltsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You...
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing, was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
فايت الحين أخيرا يا ولد. طيب دقيقة أنا بوقف كذا بسرعة. دقيقة. خبوا في شغلة هنا أقدر أحط عشان دقيقة. خبوا في شغلة أقدر أدخل عليها وأعدل الصوت حق المايك. طيب كذا كويس، كذا كويس الصوت ولا؟ خلينا نسمع نفسنا هنا نتأكد، ولا خلينا نشوف الصوت كويس ولا لا. طيب كذا كويس. يب كذا الحين مرة عالي. طيب.
No, my sword. Delves into death.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
You're open.
Easy.
Pay your dues.
أيوة.
Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
خوف الغايب ما يبدأ كثير. طويلة كذا.
Delves into destiny.
بس قضينا. Easy.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this...
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only?
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with...
Then figure it out by yourself.
Fuck.
Don't go. Wait. Master!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan, and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats!
Gentry Meltsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutside in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
Yep.
You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off. Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry. Please don't hurt Paimon.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this...
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
الله يخليك يا سياف. اوكي 1500 يا ساتر مسافة. بنتقل أنا هنا بعدين نكمل. ايوه طيب نتسلقنا فوق يا كابتن. اودك الحين شاي حليب تستوي كذا حبتين.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. The Chang family was a... Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Cor Lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh!
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had...
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it is faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all... what does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge... My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
Okay.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't...
Okay.
Now I can get back everything I lost.
نشوف شو عندنا باقي مهام. طيب الحين عندنا هذه حقت البنت اللي تبي قنابل، فما علينا نحل بهذه. الله 2200 يا ساتر. ولا في تحت. اوكي دقيقة. شكله وجدنا ايوه حق الوقت. اوكي.
Hey boss, do you silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds...
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle... Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
كيف يتكلم كذا في الحين خلينا احنا نتبع. I see this person.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
خلاها ببلاش.
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
الصعب هذا كل مرة بيجي معه فلوس.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to?
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
الشخصية ذي رهيبة في التنقل. يب حتى انها تمشي على المويه يعني هذا شيء ما خايف فيها.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors. But I smell great? Don't be ridiculous.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not—
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No. They were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qiming.
The fortune teller. Thanks, Lan.
طيب جيل مسافة اوكي.
Hello. We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for this.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
احنا مستحي حاليا.
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of...
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
اوكي
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're...
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? I'm not wearing any, darling. Could it be that you've been bewitched by my natural scent? If so, I'm afraid it's one of a kind.
Whatever this is, you guys need to snap out of it right now. Hand her the silk flowers.
Three in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Damn.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous... Somewhere closer to home will do.
Okay.
Should I save this?
Nero's really got a lot going.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Tasty chop suey!
وش اجيب من وين اجيب من هذا؟
Try something new at the Wan Min restaurant.
Hey. Okay. I like it good.
This water will do nicely. Now, perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
Okay.
Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. you're a natural. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do.
طيب طبعا نحن نروح للكرافتنج بنش اللي هنا. تبغانا نصنع ايش؟ قالت هي اتوقع بغير بحد يدزونا. مشكلتنا تبغى نسوي يقول earth and water, wind and fire, crafting for me what I desire. earth موية. ذولي golden house, maiden foil. Okay.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat. You must take care to control the heat during this process. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
احنا على اساس انهم قاعدين يصنعون الطيب نفسه او العطر.
Ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll look good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with it. I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3...
قالوا في نوع الصغار وفي نوع الطبقة المتوسطة وفي نوع الأغنياء وكذا.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhang's probably been waiting a while.
والله بكره ما عادي بس بحاول. الجمعة صراحة ما أدري. طيب أنا أشوف فكرة حلوة نحن نوقف هنا يعطيكم العافية المتابعة. اللي ما اشترك بخص التنبيه. نشوفكم إن شاء الله غدا بإذن الله. إن شاء الله بحاول قدر الإمكان. عندنا مهمة هذه نلعبها بعدين نحن نلعب المهمة هذه. بنقول إن شاء الله إن نجينا نخش ونجيب شيء كويس. اوكي بكره ان شاء الله عاد بعلمكم عاد ايش يسمونها مع يعني متى راح نبدا البث. يمكن خلينا نبكر شوي دام انتم بكره معجزين ممكن خلينا نبكر شوي البث ايش رايكم؟ يعني خليه ممكن خلي العصية كذا. اوكيش يلا باي. ابى اكتب لكم، انا بحط لكم عاد في المنتدى بحط لكم توقيت واقول لكم اعلمكم متى يعني. حلو يلا باي. مع السلامة. وش افضل وقت؟ هو في الليل افضل، بس قلنا المشكلة في المشغل في الليل، فلو غير كذا كان عادي. فبحط لكم انا او اكتبوا بعد المقطع ذا، اكتبوا تحت في التعليقات، اكتبوا يعني ايش اللي تبونه. اوكي انا بكره العصر ما عندي مشكلة، بكره العصرية نسوي بث، ليش لا. يلا باي.